Programming your nuked white girls to respond is a bad idea. April. Nice sounding Irish name. O'Shaughnessy told reporters at the Pentagon that Russian air activity near North America as a continuous effort to probe and check and see our responses. He said that NORAD is postured to maintain that ability to respond at a moment's notice. We expect to see continued activity there, the general said. That's why we're postured the way we are. And that's why we're always ready to respond. You know, this reminds me of when I was in a park and I was laying on the bench and I saw a cybersecurity protocol of two young blonde white girls, look like me when I was younger, except I kept my hair a little shorter. I was way younger when I had hair that blonde and that long. Two young white girls walking around what could have been a GUI representing the park I was in. And they were just happy and exploring. They were investigators. And then I see a shadow and I open my eyes and there's two black African American public safety officers working the same frequency as those two beautiful young blonde girls. And they tell me I have to leave the park. So I wake up, I clear my eyes, and I shut my eyes again, and I'm just not even visualizing, I'm just looking at the security protocol. What I see is the two young white girls walk down the side of the park and make a turn and walk down the street. And I open my eyes, and I get up and walk to the edge of the park, and literally, it's the same movements those two black security officers have. So I'm like, why am I seeing young blonde women that look like me in another platform while it's two African American grown men armed in uniform patrolling the park, literally just entering the park after they saw me on a camera to tell me to leave and then leaving. And where did they go? They went to the AT&T building down the street. And I went into the AT&T building after them to see, well, where did they go? They came from that building, apparently, because that's where it was, and then they went into the building. So I go, and they had gone down the hall, and right inside the building were three police officers, Dallas police officers, and they weren't wearing the same uniform. They appeared to just be hanging out. And I walked in and I said to them in a professional voice, please tell them that they've got a problem with their security protocol, that their appearances are not matching the profiles they're running. And you know what they said? Please come back. As if, please come back, little girl. Like it was a setup, like they knew. And they thought it was cute to have the big black beefy guys go down the hall while they were right inside. Oh, look, it's that blonde lady. Yeah, we know who you are. We work your certs all the time. Come back, little girl, come back. I went to leave. The door wouldn't open. The door wouldn't open until I spoke out loud and voice authenticated that the door needed to open. And when I spoke out loud, the door opened. Is that what you mean by posture? You used me in my life to make your goddamn security protocol. You got a bunch of big, black, beefy guys trying to lead me into the den with the white-looking cops. And you want to talk to me like I'm a little girl that needs to come back? Is that what you're doing with those Russian bombers? You want me to come back, boys? NORAD, you want me to come back?